Welcome back to another video. We're gonna take a look at 3D CAT. So this will be available under the demo optimizer workbench. The feature will be over here, 3D CAT. And we have the possibility with this to do some cutting through a model. And this is really important, especially for visualization. But more than that, we can also save individual sections of a model. So in this case, I have a step file. This is from GrabCAD. I will position the link in the video description if you want to follow along. So let's see the 3D cut. We're going to see that by default, we're going to have the following red cube appearing over here. And even though I don't have anything selected, if I will go to definition, I can enable the visual feedback, which will be the volume cut over here. We're going to see that everything that will be positioned over there within that cube will be saved, will be, let's say, cut for visualization because it's not being saved for now. If I want to save that, I need to go over here within selection and I will need to select that component, which in this case will be this one. And now if I will go over here and hit preview, we're going to see how that part will look. So we see the sectioning of the part. We also have the possibility to change the size of the cube. So if I will come over here, I have the possibility to make this a little bit larger. If I will hit preview now, we're gonna see how that new section was added over here for this part. So we see that we have the auto and the semi embossed annotations over here also extracted within that same part. Keep in mind that this is sensitive to the selection. So if I will expand this more than the reference part over here, if I will click preview, we're gonna see that this added additional geometry over here, but only those that are linked. So we see on the model, we see the orange outline, that is the selected model. And if I will add also the middle part over here, if I will click preview, we're now gonna have that added as well. We see that this will be currently cut over here on the sides. This is because we don't have the selection for the 3D cut wide enough. So we have the possibility to go over here on the face and I can expand that. I can do the same onto the other side as well. And if I will hit now preview, we're gonna see how those parts will be added within that selection. We're gonna see that the output in this case will be a polygonal mesh. So this will be lighter, and this can be used for a wide variety of features within CATIA. If I will go over here on save, we're gonna see that the 3D cut can be saved either as a CGR, WRL, a model type, or an STL. So the main advantage, as I said previously, is that this will make everything a little bit lighter, since this will be a polygonal mesh. And if I will expand this over here like this, I will add an additional component. I will also add the one on the far end. If I will hit preview, if I will make this to go towards that part, we're gonna see how that will be added. So as we can see, those components in the middle will not be added until those will also be added to the selection. And afterwards, those will also be integrated within the section cut. The main advantage is that we can easily deploy section cuts like this. So in this case, if I will make the cube larger like this, it won't have, let's say, those advantages. But we can always make this smaller, and therefore that will help us with the visualization of some oddly defined cuts to the part, like we see over here. Or I can even make this a little bit more, and now we should have that that profile in the middle ready for visualization. So at the end, we can just save that. And if you want to use those within CATIA, it is mostly recommended to use the CGR file format or the CATIA model. But if you want to take those models to a different solution, you can use the WRL and the STL, which are universal file formats. Okay, so I hope you find this video useful. I will position a similar video on the left side and a subscribe button on the right. So that's it. Thanks for watching.